took it out over the 30. Boy, that was intended to be a handoff to Paul Sasson. Paul slipped, and Tom Wojciechowski, with great presence of mind, tucked it in and gained something out of that play. It'll be 3rd down and 5.
Well, really a heads-up play by Wojciechowski. Looked like the Big Reds might, be able to get him for a loss there, but Todd turned it back the other way. Got 4 yards for the Cougars. Bring up 3rd and 5.
5 minutes to go in the ball game, and the clock running. 3rd down and 5 from the DHS 30. Offset eye, reeling to the near side. Anderson in the right slot. Hand off to Sasson. He goes nowhere. Now the Big Reds stuff Paul Sasson this time. And they will get the ball back. Trailing 28-21, forcing the Cougars to kick it away. Boy, surprising there that the Cougars didn't go with a pass. They want to run this clock. They've been effective in the running game, but as someone who's watched the Cougars all season, surprising they didn't go with a pass. Good defense there by the Big Reds. And now we've got a stoppage of play, and it's going to be timeout Chippewa Valley. So 10 guys on the field. Chippewa calls timeout, and the clock continues to run at 4:50. Now it's stopped at 4:17. And now we will await the Cougar punt. Ball will rest on the 30. That's the first timeout Chippewa has called in this half. Kev, you having fun?
Well, yeah, having fun, nervous, this, that, whatever. Great game. You got to give credit to both teams, both coaching staffs. Dakota came in here well prepared.
Back to 4:21. And with the clock now taken care of, Tim Parslow will get set to punt. He stands at his own 16. A good snap is critical here. It is. Tim fields it. Gets away a low end-over-end kick. It bounces. Bauer drilled right there at the 39, but good field position for the Big Reds as they will get ready to march to try and tie this ball game.
Well, Big Reds down 21-0 at the halftime, have received the ball. This is the 4th possession for them in the second half. They're 3 for 3, but at this point, you got to be 4 for 4 if you want to keep playing in the state playoffs. They trail by 7 to the Dakota Cougars, who've done a great job tonight, but the Big Reds going to need to move this ball if they're going to keep playing. First down, DeLiz, the quarterback, straight ahead. Gains 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 yards. They might want to call him Mac Truck, Kevin.
It just baffles me as to how Jim DeLiz can take a quarterback sneak for 8 yards almost every time he tries it. It was finally Jason Vignew that brought him down after a big pickup.
Second down, about 2 yards to go for the Big Reds. DeLiz, the quarterback, over center, fakes the handoff, wants to take it himself, and he has a seam, and he has a first down, about a 12-yard gain for Jim DeLiz. Well, I said earlier, he's the captain of his team, senior leader, and right now trying to will the Big Reds on to victory.
Well, it's a dilemma for the Dakota defense, because if you try and stop that sneak, then you make yourself vulnerable to Jim running on the outside, where perhaps he's more explosive, as he demonstrated on that play, getting the ball down to the 41.
2 plays has the Big Reds now at the 41 of the Cougars. DeLiz, the quarterback. Steps back, hands to Lamazny on the left-hand side, slips outside. Gets about 4 yards on the play, brought down by the Cougars. Bring up second down and 6 at the 38-yard line.
Plenty of time remaining here for Chippewa, 3 minutes. The ball rests on the 39, and they have 2 timeouts, so that will be critical. They're not going to their no huddle yet. Second down and 7.
Ross Rabin wide right. DeLiz, quarterback. Hauser, left-hand side. DeLiz fakes, goes around the right-hand side. Cougars do a good job of stopping Jim after about a 4-yard gain, 3-yard gain on the play. Bring up third down, about 5 for the Big Reds.
3rd and 5 with the clock running at 2:25. Ball on the 36-yard line. And we've had a lot of big plays in this game, but, well, you know it's 4-down territory, so it's first of at least 2 stops the Cougar defense has to make.
And the Big Reds have to convert here to keep the drive alive. With 2 minutes and 20 seconds, pitch to Lemazny going left. He runs up and is close to the 1st down. Ball spotted just short of the 1st down with 1:56 left to go, and the Big Reds take timeout. Well, you said a lot of big plays in this ball game, but at this point, this will be the biggest, Kevin.
This will be the biggest, and
32.5-yard line. I think Jim DeLiz is going to quarterback sneak again. I got it.
Cougars are looking.
Jim DeLiz goes right, though, and I think he's got the 1st down. Well, Jimmy saw the line loaded up. I think Harold Harrington came up and stood right over top of the center, and he slid a little bit to his right-hand side, went over his right guard for a big 1st down for the Big Reds just outside the 30-yard line. With 1:52 left to go, and the clock will start right now by the official. 1st and 10, Big Reds. Ball resting at just outside their 30-yard line. DeLiz, the quarterback. Cleveland wide right. But this half, it's been the Jim DeLiz show. Fakes, looks to throw, looking, decides to run. Keeps running back to the 30-yard line. Timeout, Chippewa Valley. Bring up 2nd down. Well, let's see what the Big Reds come up with here. I would have to say I'd keep the ball on the ground still. See if I can get some positive yardage by Jim DeLiz. Fake steps, looks to throw, looking, throws deep for the end zone. He's open, and the ball is in and out of the hands of the Big Red receiver, Eric Bauer, in the end zone. Bring up 3rd down and 10 for the Big Reds. Clock stop with 1:21 left to go in the 4th quarter.
Well, Jim DeLiz has a great arm. He can throw the frozen rope, but boy, did he do a great job of putting beautiful touch on that ball in the swirling wind. But Bauer couldn't hold on. They'll bring up 3rd down and 10.
Well, big play for the Big Reds here. 3rd and 10. At their own 30-yard line. DeLiz over center. Back to pass. Looking. Stepping up. Looking, throws deep in the end zone. Jump ball. Touchdown, Big Reds! Eric Bauer redeems himself with a jump ball catch over the Cougar defender. What a great catch for a touchdown. And the Big Reds pull within 1 point at 28-27 with 1:11 left to go in the 4th quarter. Well, Kevin, he had the easy catch to make earlier, and this one he made the tough catch. You got to give him credit.
Great job of just bouncing back there by Bauer. Now he's got to settle himself for this hold. But boy, he came back and just did a great job of settling himself. Great catch over Kurt Kalashevsky. The extra point now to tie the ball game. The snap, the kick is good. Holy cow! Frontera just snuck it over the crossbar. And the Cougars were benefited from poor kicking last week by Rochester. I held my breath for a second, but Frontera ties it at 28 with 1:11 to go. My goodness, what a game. Well, the Cougars now will set up to receive this kick after the great touchdown pass from Jim DeLiz to Bauer. Eric Bauer, what a play. 2 seniors who will just not let their season die. Cougars send the Starburst back again. Kalashevsky, DeBartolomeo, Sasson, and Fox. Frontera will kick it. 28-28 with 1:11 to go. Now the Cougars send back a little bit different. Yep, here we go. They're all set now. Mistook the official for a Cougar. And here's a high short kick. It's fielded by Reeling at the 23, out over the 25-30. Out over the 35 to maybe the 37, where the Cougars will set up. 1:07 to go with 3 timeouts remaining. Boy, oh boy, we told you to buckle in. This is going to be great, and it sure has. 1:07 to go. The Cougars have the ball in a tie ball game, looking to pull this one out. But you can't say enough about Eric Bauer. The second effort, just out-leaping Kurt Kalashevsky. Kurt jumped as high as he could. But boy, just a great play by the CV offense. Here come the Cougars. The passing game has been pretty quiet here in the second half. Trips to the left. Wojciechowski sends Sam Anderson in motion, and the Cougars flinched. Mike Fainer with the crowd noise building came out of his stance early. It'll be a 5-yard mark off against DHS.
Well, Big Reds are not safe by any means right now. Cougars have a lot of time left, 1:07, 3 timeouts. We know they can throw the ball, and so defense is going to have to do a great job if they're going to go to overtime here, because Cougars just need field goal position, and they can win this ball game.
And the wind is, it's across and slightly behind the Cougars here. Henderson has a good leg. He's kicked from as far as 41 this year. Here's the draw to Sasson, and he has stood up at the line. Tim Norito was right in there along with Polisi and Matley. Tom Norito, excuse me, there, and it'll be, well, 56.4, and the Cougars will call timeout. That draw play has been effective, but it went for negative. Well, it went for maybe 2 yards on that play. And the Cougar O huddles on the sideline as the Big Red defense does as well. And I tell you, this crowd is sort of quiet right now, Kevin. I think everybody's just trying to catch their breath.
Well, you can't feel safe if you're on the Chippewa Valley side, although you have to feel real good that you have life. I mean, you were down to 4th down, and you didn't have much of a chance, it seemed like. And so you've got a new spark of life. The Cougars are a little surprised on 1st down. They didn't throw it. I thought that they had a chance anyway to get it to Sam and make a big play, but the Big Reds will have to look for that.
Well, 2nd down and 13 now for Dakota. Big Red showing no sign of a prevent here. Lemansny coming off the end, throwing deep, intended for Anderson. He got tied up there with Thompson. He's looking for a flag, but it's going to be simply incidental contact. Really was no interference. It didn't look like from up here. And now that brings up 3rd down and long with 50.7 seconds to go. So the Cougars went for the house that time.
Well, Sam had a step on him at one point, and Sam pretty upset. He thought there was some contact, but the officials let whatever contact was there go. Well, the Cougars, what do they do here, Kevin? They put it back up, or they play defense now and run the ball?
Well, I think you're going to see him put it back up. Split backs behind Todd. Quarterback draw. Wojciechowski running wide, looking for a seam. Out over the 40-45. He's close to the 1st down. I think he's got it. Oh, he's real close. We'll see where the spot is. Dave Reeling comes up a little bit lame out of that one. And let's see here what the officials decide. It is close. Like Carr in that referee's ear. 1st down Cougars. So the Cougars pick up a huge 1st down on 3rd and long out over the 45 to the 47. 43.6 to go. The clock will run when the ball is set, so the Cougars are going to have to hurry here. Or excuse me, no it won't. Todd did get out of bounds, did stop the clock permanently. So they will have time here to huddle.
Well, a big-time run by the Cougar quarterback on 3rd down. Made a 1st down for his team, give him a chance to keep the drive alive.
Just over 40 seconds to play. Todd Wojciechowski, the senior quarterback, sets the formation. Takes a slight roll out to his right. He's looking right, throws off the hands of his receiver at the 38. Flag on the play. Intended for Reeling. An eligible man downfield against the Cougars. Well,